Buying original Hermes furniture for a villa in Dubai or Florida is an investment of $500,000. But smart luxury is about knowing where the quality actually comes from. Hi, I'm Matvey, founder of Globus. Today we are in a factory that specializes in fashion house furniture. We're talking 100% natural American walnut and top grain leather that's 2 millimeters thick. I'll show you why global elites are choosing Foshan for their most ambitious projects. Let's go. Hermes and Louis Vuitton are two brands you rarely see in the same showroom. But in Foshan there's a factory where their furniture stands side by side. And we've prepared a surprise for you in the middle of this video, a rapid tour of the entire showroom. Watch until the end, now it's going to be worth it. Let's go. A workspace by Hermes. The desk features saddle leather on top, along with American walnut. The shelf has the same, saddle leather and American walnut. Personally, I think it looks very sleek and minimalist. What do you think? Hermes doesn't make their own beds, but the Chinese got creative and designed their own. The frame is made of natural American walnut, leather, and these strap-on pillows are also made of genuine leather, but you can swap them for fabric if you want. I also wanted to show you this bench. To be honest, it's pretty firm, and it's also made of very high quality imported genuine leather. And on top we see veneered surfaces. There are also built-in drawers here, where you can store some of your things that are just right for your bedroom. At Globus, our primary service is high-end turnkey furniture sourcing. We bridge the gap between China top manufacturers, European quality furniture and luxury residents worldwide. We manage the presumed rigorous quality control and international door-to-door logistics. To elevate your experience, we provide an additional 3D visualization service. It allows you to see exactly how this piece will look in your home before you buy. We are your full-service partner, handling every complex detail along the way. And now guys, get ready for a real shock. I'm going to show you the Hermes living room and tell you the prices. Look, this sofa is made entirely, and actually all the sofa frames I'm about to show you are made of American walnut. And the leather used here is imported 2 millimeter top grain, meaning the highest quality possible. The sofa is beautiful, very nice to the touch. The leather is great, quite soft I'd say. And most importantly, the price in China is $6,000. The price in Europe is $86,000. That's more than 14 times more expensive, and that's no joke. Plus, I've looked at it from all sides, been to the factory, watched how they make it and so on. So it's top-notch quality. I mean, there are absolutely no flaws anywhere. The quality is just amazing. Let's take a quick look at what this sofa is made of. See, there's a storage space here. And you can also use it as a coffee table to put a cup of coffee or tea, or just lay down your gadgets. You can tuck away cups, books, whatever you like. Now let's move on to the sectional sofa. This is its longer version. Here basically it's very similar in how it's made. An American walnut frame, and the fabric used here is 80% wool. A very high quality fabric which is perfect for those who don't like leather, like me. For home use, I prefer fabric, so you'll like this version better. 80% natural wool is no longer just upholstery fabric. It's a material on the level of premium suit-grade tweed. Wool holds its shape, doesn't build up static, doesn't develop an artificial sheen under light, and won't fade after a single season. The fabric is woven locally at the factory, and that's actually one of the reasons they can offer such competitive pricing. They don't have to import fabric from Italy at $2,000 per linear meter. And the modular sofa here consists of several modules. This one big module, the next smaller module, and a module where you can lie down like on a daybed. Also, I want to show you this table. Take a look. It slides out like this, a storage space like that. And I want to show you the armchair. In the original collection, every armchair is paired with a matching table. And that's not just a marketing decision, it's functional design. The height of the armrest aligns perfectly with the tabletop, down to the millimeter. That geometry has been preserved here. Put a standard coffee table from a random furniture store next to it, and the entire composition falls apart. The chair, by the way, is very comfortable, supports the back well, and most importantly, price-wise, here in China it costs $2,000, while the original is $19,000. Just think about that difference. Plus, it feels really great to the touch, and the craftsmanship is absolutely perfect. I actually flipped it over and checked. So yeah, absolutely no complaints whatsoever. Moving on to the sofa, a four-seater, which is made entirely of leather. Its frame is also made of American walnut. very comfortable, soft, a very high status sofa. And you can see the price on the screen right now. What do you say to that? Please let me know in the comments. I've been living in China permanently for over 14 years, and Chinese factories still amaze me with how they can produce this kind of quality for such reasonable money. This is what real smart luxury is. Also, let's look at these coffee tables. There are 3 different sizes shown here, and I want to say right away that while in Europe, for example, the choice of marble tops is limited, here you can choose practically any, because the selection of stone is just huge. This is the wealth of customization that is available in China.
The idea behind this set of 3 tables at different heights comes from the Japanese tradition of nesting tables, later adapted by Hermes for European interiors. You can line them up, spread them across the room, or use them as stands for serving trays. One design, countless ways to use it.
I'd like to show you this beautiful Hermes table. The base is made of metal, the legs are wrapped in saddle leather, and the top is natural marble. By the way, you can choose the stone. It comes in many colors, so not just this option.
The dining table is the most complex piece in the collection from a manufacturing standpoint. The saddle leather wrapping the base uses the same craftsmanship Hermes applies to its equestrian leather goods. Every stitch is hand-pierced, the thread is waxed, and the edges are carefully burnished. At the factory, this work is carried out by artisans who spent years specializing in fine leather craftsmanship before moving into furniture production.
Also, take a look at this beautiful chair, which is also made of saddle leather and natural American walnut. It's very simple, minimalist, and I'd say quite comfortable.
$800 for a chair is a price that, in Europe, would typically get you mass-produced furniture made from veneer and synthetic leather. Here you're getting solid wood and genuine saddle leather. At Hermes, the same chair can cost $9,500. Much of that price goes toward the brand name and a showroom on Avenue Georges V in Paris. The craftsmanship and materials are what truly matter.
To be honest, guys, it's hard to show a lot of models in just one video, but I really want to give you more, so completely off the cuff, let me show you the showroom. I'll go into detail on some things, and for others, we'll just walk by and see what catches your eye. If you like anything, write to us and we'll send you the prices and tell you more about all the furniture. Right behind me is a room where you can choose fabric, samples, various leather upholsteries, veneer materials, and so on and so forth. Let's just go over here. Look at how this looks, because when ordering online, it can be hard to decide, for example. That's why our furniture tour to China is a great fit, because you can just come in person, see how a fabric looks in a certain light, and then make your choice based on that. And rooms like this with samples are really helpful. And absolutely every showroom at the factory has a room like this where you can check everything out. And now let's just do a few laps inside. Look, there's an interesting wardrobe here, a large sofa area. If you like Chinese-style furniture, there's just tons of it. I mean, you can order various tables specifically for tea ceremonies. Look at this living area. Massive armchairs, just huge. If you have the space and you like this style, then why not? You sit down and instantly feel like some kind of sheikh. Often at the factories, besides textiles, you can also choose the mattress you need. Because a mattress is also one of those things some clients don't want to buy until they try it. Yes, I understand them completely. And right here, during a personal visit, you can just lie down on a bed and see how well it actually suits you. This one, by the way, is very soft. Take a look at the bed in this emerald color. I really like this color. I actually chose a bed in the exact same color for my own bedroom. You can tell right away from this sofa that it's very comfortable and soft. Oh, that's it, you just sink in. The upholstery is just so pleasant, the fabric is really cool. Did you guys like anything at all? Let us know in the comments. Actually, this format that we're doing literally on the go right now, if you're into it, we can do more of these reviews where I just walk and talk on the fly, basically without any special preparation. Look at how absolutely massive the headboard on this bed is. I know some clients like to make them high and especially long. If space allows, then basically why not? Overall, I like it too. Now we're moving into the Fendi zone. By the way, we had a separate video about Fendi. If you're a fan of this brand, click the link to check it out. The factory specializes in producing several brands at once. Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Fendi, Turi. Look at this bar cabinet from Fendi. We actually showed it too. If you want to know more about it, click the link I just mentioned. Look here, this area is empty right now, there's nothing. They just explained to us that one of the clients wanted to buy up the display models that were here. Factories rarely agree to this, but they bought them anyway, so it's empty for now. Soon they'll make new furniture and put it here. Look at what a massive table. Another living area, lots of poofs, armchairs. This armchair looks very soft. Let's check what it's like in reality. Yes, indeed, it's very comfortable. I like that the armrests are so high. It really creates a relaxed feeling like you could sit and chat with someone for a long time. A very pleasant armchair. I also like these tables. Look, natural marble. See how beautifully it shimmers. And in general, the choice of marble, like I said, is very large in China. Honestly, I think it's the biggest in the world because some brands deliberately limit us, right? They say, here are 3 types of marble for you, or even just 1 for the whole collection. But here it's not like that. Here you choose whatever you like depending on your project and desires. Look at this soft seating area. Let's move on. This sofa is made of Alcantara, which is faux suede, very pleasant. The seats for my taste could have been a bit softer, but overall I think most people will like them. And look at this dining area. If you're a fan of round tables for living rooms just like I am, then I think it's really beautiful. We especially need to show the architecture from above. Look at how it kind of shines through. Right here you can see the leg and the base. It creates a beautiful picture. Tables by Fendi, such a beautiful area. Actually, to be honest, I really like these chairs even though they don't have armrests. I usually prefer them with armrests, but this particular option, maybe not for very long get-togethers, but for half an hour or an hour, it's also perfectly comfortable. And it's just so graceful. I really like the shape. It makes you want to sit down and talk to someone. But here we are gradually moving into a room that is already what you'd call heavy luxury. Now there will be a lot of leather sofas, natural veneer chairs. I know there are many fans of this kind of furniture, and we have a lot of factories that make it. And now we'll show you some of the samples from here. Look at this absolutely giant round marble table. Of course, this is, I'd say, more of a Chinese style. And factories often install a motor here that rotates this part. So when you sit and eat together, if you've ever visited large Chinese restaurants, you know it's very convenient. It either works by a button or rotates constantly. There are usually several modes. Let's see what we have here. Well, what I was talking about, this is where our natural lacquered veneer starts. Yes, the inside is made of Hermes leather in that Hermes color. Very beautiful. I like it. Everything is neatly made. The soft close mechanisms work just perfectly. Now moving into the next room. Well, this kind of furniture is probably more of an acquired taste, right? Such heavy luxury, but nevertheless, quite a few of our clients install it. Look at this bed made of leather with beautiful veneered surfaces on the sides. And also look at this console. A very elegant console. It immediately brings to mind the style of hotels like the Ritz-Carlton, for example. If you're a fan and have stayed at this hotel, you know exactly what it's like. The soft close drawer works smoothly and just perfectly. And here are the chairs which are also lacquered veneer. Very beautifully made. And here I'm looking at the details. Very high quality, nothing is coming apart, everything is very even. Well, this living area, also leather, veneer. By the way, the sofa is surprisingly quite soft because these kinds of sofas are often made relatively firm. Right? The armrest isn't very soft, but at the same time it's enough. And here the seat itself is quite good, comfortable. Look at this orange area, a living room with inserts of lacquered veneer and wood. Cool, I like it. A bed in textile and natural lacquered veneer. Another Chinese style table, natural veneer, natural wood. By the way, it looks very expensive. I don't know if the current shot and lighting convey it, but the table is just extremely exquisite and beautiful. Look at this workspace, natural wood, natural veneer, very exquisite, expensive, noble materials for those who like to surround themselves only with the best and don't skimp on themselves. Quite an option. And look at this area. This already reminds me of, in terms of style, some of the finishes in Four Seasons hotels. Because look at these beautiful veneered panels. It immediately looks very prestigious, of course. How do you like this? Would you buy a workspace like this for yourself? Just look at this luxurious, huge dining table. This could easily fit at least 12 to 14 people, and it's just made so beautifully. Look at this lighting, because a furniture tour to China is not just about furniture, it's also about lighting, finishing and construction materials, and any accessories. In short, everything you see in this room can be bought during the furniture tour. I mean, this is where Chinese factories do a great job of demonstrating how you can transform your apartment, house, or commercial space. By the way, this is also a very beautiful, unusual bed. In terms of the backlight, whether it's needed or not, I'd argue, because I know for a fact that the factory can make it either with or without the backlight. But overall, the bed is very interesting. Look, you can tell right away that fabric with natural wool is used. You can see it visually. Plus, when you touch it, the feel is just great. Here we have a lacquered, veneered wooden surface. Natural leather. Here the nightstands are also upholstered in natural leather. And the bed itself, the bed frame is also entirely made of natural leather. Well, friends, write and let us know if you like this part of the review or not. This is just our experiment.
And this is where things get really interesting. Most factories in China specialize in reproducing just one luxury brand. This one specializes in two. The reason is simple. Both Hermes and Louis Vuitton build their furniture around the same three core materials: saddle leather, premium wood, and hand-finished metal. If a factory has mastered one, it can naturally produce the other. That's why a single visit here can cover both brands, something that's surprisingly rare in the market.
And now I want to show you the cocoon chair from Louis Vuitton. Look at this beauty. The price in Europe is $113,000, while in China it's only $7,160. That's another shocking difference. Overall, the chair is very comfortable. I've already sat in it, I'll show you now. The inside is made of fiberglass, covered with soft leather. The frame here is metal, and the cushions are made of fabric. It's perfect for a relaxing evening. Here's another unique model from the house of Louis Vuitton. The frame is made of fiberglass, but you can also swap it for a wooden one. It also features fabric upholstery and genuine leather. $10? To be honest, personally, this furniture is a bit too extravagant for me. I probably wouldn't put something like this in my home. And now for the most interesting part, the price in China is $7,100, while the price in Europe is $90,000. You might have already seen this sideboard cabinet in one of our previous episodes. You can check it out via the link. It's inspired by a Hong Kong designer who came up with this and just shocked and blew up social media. What's interesting is that with this sideboard, you can't open the door fully, but only at a certain point of rotation do you get access to specific sections. For instance, to pull out these drawers, you have to do this and only then pull them out. Overall, it's a really interesting concept. It has a bit of mystery to it. For example, you could surprise someone, put a gift inside, bring them over to this cabinet and say, let's say, to your beloved wife, "Darling, this is for you." So how do you like this cabinet? Would you buy it?
Smart luxury is about the product, not the marketing. Get your custom quote today by clicking the link in the description. This was Matvey with Globus, your eyes and ears in the world of high-end furniture. Subscribe for more factory tours.